Here we are at one road's end, you and me hand in hand, filled with doubt from where we've been. Didn't turn out like we planned. All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars, stepping steady through shifting sand. In the end, that's all I am. No map to follow, no friend's advice. Our folks don't get it, it ain't their life. It's up to us, this choice we made. Hold together or will we break? All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars, stepping steady through shifting sand. In the end, that's all I am. You and I under dark unnamed skies. I can't be the man you thought I'd be, but I keep walking if you walk with me. Walk with me. All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars, stepping steady through shifting sand. In the end, that's all I stepping steady through shifting sand. In the end, that's all I am. All I am. All I am. Hey there, gatherers. Howdy. It's nice to see you all. Cheers. It's nice to sit. It was a bittersweet evening here up in Maine. The last night at home was always filled with a lot of emotions for me and for Allie. Leaving my daughters is hard. Leaving Allie to be a single mama for a long stretch is hard. The leaving also makes the coming back so great. And I keep trying to remind myself that on these nights before I roll out. And I am looking forward to playing a lot of music over the next bunch of weeks. It is such a gift that I get to love what I do so much. I don't know if I would be able to do it otherwise. That's true. On top of it all, Willa got sent home from school sick today. And she's either the sickest she's ever been, or she is old enough for the first time to really be hyper aware of being sick. Either way, it sucks. She's got a temperature, she's just not happy. She's up and her eyes are closing, and when she's in bed, she don't want to be alone. It's hard to see your little girl suffer. Whew. And this is just the beginning for me. I mean, it's just a fever. I hope. And of course, it's a pattern in our household that right before Daddy leaves, the girls get sick to make things even harder on Mama. So this is actually going to be my second hour of singing tonight. I was just sitting next to Willa's bed, just singing softly to her as she fell asleep. I would slowly sing softer and softer until I wasn't singing anymore, until she was definitely sleeping. And I'd sneak out of the room and she'd wake up. I'd come back in. This is one I was writing while we were gathering our initial 500 in the beginning of COVID. Willa was in utero for part of it. And when she was born, this was the first song I sung to her. Also, a leftover from your request night. So thank you for that. Can I get an amen for the sunrise? A cold beer at the end of the day. A late night hang with a friend of mine, and all the things that don't need saying. A simple song to sing along, my belongings on my back. To feeling alright when I turn out the light. Can I get an amen for that? You're the sweetest thing that I ever did see. Like a pretty star on the movie screen, like brand new chrome in the sunshine gleaming. And you are perfect like baking fry, with the sun coming up over my campfire. If you'd have told me so, I'd have called you a liar. Guess I should have known better. I'll need another amen to finish this letter. Can I get an amen for my family? For the moon and the stars above. For rock and roll station on the radio, playing all the old songs I love. The road I chose, but no one goes, that brought me across your path. All the miles we'll drive for being alive, can I get an amen for that? Yeah. You're the sweetest thing that I ever did see, like a pretty star on a movie screen, like brand new chrome in the sunshine gleaming. You are perfect like bacon fried, with the sun coming up over my campfire. If you'd have told me so, I'd have called you a lie. You're the sweetest thing that I ever did see, like a pretty star on a movie screen, like brand new chrome in the sunshine gleaming. And you are perfect like bacon fried, the sun coming up over my campfire. If you'd have told me so, I'd have called you a lie. And I love you like syrup running off my cakes. Gonna hold you close through the burns and the breaks. Gonna build our dreams from the love we make. You have my heart forever. I need another amen to finish this letter. Cheers. Man, I have to tell y'all, I have been listening to the rough cuts from the studio. Let me tell you what that means. Okay? There's some different phases to recording an album. And we are on the final-ish stages. First, you got to get your ass to the studio and you got to record. Arguably, the most fun process, the most expensive process, when, like us, you're recording in Austin, Texas. The most stressful process, because it's do or die out there in the studio. What you lay down, that's going to be the thing that's out there in the world. I am often fond of saying the beauty of music is that it's a living art form. Well, a recording ain't living. A recording is static. What you lay down is going to be it's going to be out there in the world forever. It is a terrifying feeling for me. Mostly because it's kind of, don't get me wrong, I love listening to a good album. Every once in a while, I love listening to some of the stuff we've recorded, right? But it's just a different art form. Anyways, that's phase one. You bring out all the musicians, you play the songs, super fun, super stressful. Anything goes. At the end of it, you have a bunch of these tracks that you recorded. And then there is a phase of the recording called the overdubbing. Overdub is when you like add things or fix things, right? Oh, that guitar was out of tune. I'm gonna re-record that guitar. Oh man, you know what this needs right here? This needs like an accordion playing in this section of the song. Karina, grab that accordion. Add it to your part that you already put on, you know? Oh man, let's double and triple these harmonies. Let's make them super fat. These are all overdubs. You're doing it after you record the initial tracks of the song. And then so this week, since we left Austin, Texas, our producer Gordy Quist, his studio is called The Finishing School. His band is called Band of Heathens. I've been a fan of their music for a long time, and Gordy's been a friend for a long time, and I'm excited that we decided to work together. Gordy's been adding some overdubs of his own over the last weeks to put the final touches on these rough recordings that we have, and I have been listening to them. I have been taking copious notes. Poor Gordy has been getting pages and pages and pages of notes. And we've been working with another engineer who's been kind of making fixes and but we're about to enter another phase. It might be tomorrow, it might be the next day, but it's the mixing phase. There's a different engineer in a different studio who's going to take all these tracks and he is going to mix them. He's going to make mixes of these songs. Meaning, every single instrument, right? Every single instrument. Like this guitar, it sounds nice. It will sound different in every single room, right? Sometimes you want a guitar to sound like it's in a big room or a small room. Sometimes you want a guitar to sound really affected. Sometimes you want a guitar to sound really raw. It needs to be EQ'd. It needs to be panned. It's either right down the middle or off to the right or off to the left a little bit, right? Because when you listen to music, actually, all the instruments you're listening to have been panned a little bit. Rarely is anything straight in the middle except for oftentimes lead vocals, right? So everything is panned because it creates separation. It actually creates the illusion of space, which is what we as listeners want to hear. We want to hear drums over here, and we want to hear bass over here, and we want to hear guitar there, and it separates them, and it makes it feel like human beings are playing, and it's not just all one muddy mess coming at you like this. And so for every single thing that we've recorded, all of those things have to happen. It's a totally mind-numbing and mind-blowing process, and it takes a special kind of engineer and artist to be a great mixing engineer. We're going to be working with a great mixing engineer, and I'm excited and terrified to hear what these songs come back sounding like. But that's been heavy on my mind this last week. I've been listening and listening and listening and listening and thinking and thinking and thinking and wondering whether or not I'm creating something worthy of the writing that I do, of the things that I'm feeling, that I'm trying to express through music, worthy of me and my bandies and all the hard work we put into making music, worthy of all of y'all out there who enjoy and appreciate our music, worthy of the people that haven't heard of us yet, that will hopefully hear some of these songs and decide that they like us. Terrifying. And joyous. I just have to separate myself from it a little bit. As you maybe can tell, all of this stuff, the thinking, not really my strong suit. I like the things that I can do where I can just feel and not think. When I play music or I perform or I'm hanging with y'all, I get to just feel and express those feelings, talk about them, play a song, and let them come out. And that's the art form that I love. Thinking is work. It often takes me a really long time after I've recorded an album to actually be able to listen to it and appreciate it. I'll tell you what, I've been listening to these songs and I'm getting pretty excited, which makes me super happy. That last song, Letter, that I just played, is gonna be on the album, and it is fucking awesome sounding. I can say that because the things that I think are awesome, I can say it anyways. But I love, not only did the bandies crush it, but we brought in some, brought in an electric guitar player and a keyboard player on that song, and it's just smoking and swampy and slow. Like there's nothing to do and nowhere to go, and it's totally expressing what I wanted to express in that song in a really fun way. So I'm looking at our leftovers, and we've got well, there's another one staring me at the face that is likely. We recorded it, and I don't know if it's gonna be a part of the album yet. I just want you all to know this, okay? Because I know how much you all love this song, and I know how much I love the song, and I just think it's got potential to reach more people than most of my songs reach. And because of that, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to make for this song to be great, and I'm not sure that we're there yet. We've been trying a whole bunch of things and working on it a whole bunch of ways and trying a whole bunch of overdubs, and it may be awesome, but it's required too much of this. So I'm gonna forget about this for the next 3.5 minutes and just play the damn song for you. Drinking pink champagne in a cheap motel in a nowhere town, headed somewhere else from an old chipped glass she took from the kitchen of that little cafe. She ain't missing, AC's blowing, hot air, TV's broken. She don't care, she's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, drinking pink champagne. Drinking pink champagne. With the folks back home, they all told her, you'll understand when you get older. It's the way it is, days just grow longer. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Be thankful, darling, for what you're giving. She hears them calling, she ain't listening. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Hey, thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose. Yeah, she's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, drinking pink champagne. Ooh, 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 ooh. with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Hey, thinking about the past, it's gone. It's a total brand new. Got nothing left to lose. Yeah, she's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, drink a pink champagne. Drink a pink champagne. Yep. I like that song. I will make you a promise. If I decide that the song shouldn't go on the album, it's because I'm committed to making it better. How's that? It will be out because it means a lot to me, because it means a lot to you all. That on the back porch is where I'll be playing until my bitter end. Oh, it rain again. That on the back porch where I'll be staying for the time in day. Don't it blow away like sand? And it's 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Not far to go, am I already there? 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Hold it here, hold it here. You're not here for laughter, you're not here for glory, and you sure ain't here for my style. Please stay a little while, make me unfaded. Make me on story. You make me a better man for the time in hand. It's 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Tumble down slow, am I already there? 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Hold the head, hold the head. head like a child. I float here in time for a while. Damned if I don't, 'cause I'm already there. Already there. Already there. This 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Humbled so low, am I already there? 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Hold it here, hold it here. And it's 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Not far to go. Am I already there? 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Head on the back porch is where I'll be playing until my bitter end, or it rain again. Well, it must be my reflective state of mind tonight on the eve of taking off for tour. It feels good to sing some ballads. I want to sing another one. Well, it's been a year now since I seen the sun. The walls have long since closed on me. I write these words down on the page. I tear it up and start again. The coffee's cold, the sink is full. I'm listening to the birds and the passing cars outside. Maybe if I write today, will remind me that I'm still alive. And the days unwind like a broken clock. The screen keeps calling me, it never stops. I'm reaching out, 'cause I know you're there, out in this darkness, alone somewhere. give me that worn out corner stool, drinking cheap beer down at Sully's bar. Give me the seat with the obstructed view down first baseline of Fenway Park. The air that dances round our breath, late night when we're talking close. Hug my mom again, shake my neighbor's hand. It's the simplest things I miss the most, but I still have sun, the open sky. I still have that winding, endless road to ride. Still have this place inside my heart. Can find you there when we're apart. Well, I'm the scar that don't look pretty, even though it's long since mended. I'm the concert in the pouring rain he stayed at till the whole thing ended. I'm the gambler who's been down and out, letting it all ride on one last bet. I'm the boxer who's lost the last 9 rounds, but you know I'm not done fighting yet. My voice calls out, hard like gravel, but it's alright. I still have these 2 strong arms to hold on tight, and I can find my way. I can find each note, put them down on the page, the song I wrote. Playing Leftovers from request night. All right, I'm gonna take a second though. I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna bitch about Facebook. We have been doing this live stream series for 860, I don't know how many nights. For the last 3 weeks when I've done this, you and me like this on selfie mode, I have not been able to flip the camera so that I am mirror imaged when I'm playing. I got a notification when I started my live stream today that it says live stream effects no longer available. Now, I can understand them not needing to allow you to look like a bunny rabbit while you're live streaming, or whatever other fucking stupid ass effects that Facebook used to offer. But the simple process of flipping a screen so you're facing the right way, to me seems like basic camera work should be included in what Facebook is offering when they allow you to live stream. And I'm pissed. Why am I pissed? I'm pissed because we record these gatherings. These gatherings are something that exists out in the world. We post them on our YouTube page. I ain't saying we got 1 million followers listening to them or watching them every day, but this series has meant a lot to me. It's meant a lot to some of you. And I'm frustrated. You know what I'm saying? I'm frustrated. I don't know. I mentioned this the other day when I was frustrated and I didn't know definitively if I was just too old to be trying to figure out how to use social media and there was a way to flip the camera properly, but now I'm pretty convinced there is not. I was talking about maybe switching over to Instagram, but I know there's so many of you here. We've been doing this here for so long, it's hard to think about. It's hard to think about switching. And when we play shows with the band and we take you there for our gatherings, our live gatherings, we like to flip the camera horizontal. You can't do that on Instagram. I feel like a man without a country. And no, that's not going to be my segue into politics right now. Two other many complicated feelings I have going on. And I'm enjoying talking to you about them. But not that. Not tonight. Cheers, y'all. I leave the house at about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Maybe 8:30. Maybe 9. Maybe I'll smooch on Allie for half an hour before I take it off. I'll get into Chelsea at around midnight. I will probably sleep till 4 a.m., 4:30, maybe 5, because we are playing in Virginia that evening. And by we, I mean me. But my bandies are troopers, and they're going to get in the van with me. They're going to take a long, massive drive that day with me. They're going to get me to the gig, help me unpack, head to the hotel, and sleep. As they should. And I get to sit in the living room and play a Get Folk House concert in Virginia. Pretty effing psyched about that. As many of you know, house concerts was one of my favorite things. From there, we played 2 shows in North Carolina. We're going to be playing in Charlotte, and we're going to be playing in Asheville. There we head down to the Atlanta, Georgia area, Decatur, to play at the famous Eddie's Attic. Excited about that. From there, we bomb over to Muscle Shoals. We play in Sheffield, Alabama, at the Swampers' old studio, now called Cypress Moon. Our friend Tanya is hosting a concert there. Can't wait for that. And then our friends Rick and Elizabeth are going to be hosting a show in Montgomery. We always love playing shows with those guys, and those two are wonderful friends and fill our hearts just being around them. Aside from the fact that they promote really fun concerts to play at. From there, we head down to Niceville, Florida, hosted by another friend, our buddy Todd. And then after that, we play about 10 shows throughout Florida. We're going to be playing in St. Augustine. We're going to be playing in Stuart, Florida. Fort Lauderdale, I hear, is sold out. I've got a handful of house concerts that we're going to be playing. And then we head on to a boat. We head on to a giant cruise ship with the band Train, our friends Pat McGee, our buddy Todd Carey, and a bunch of other amazing artists. And we set sail into the tropics. We spend 4 days on a boat, a giant floating festival. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a wild run for a couple weeks, and I can't wait. I can't wait to play the music. Still bittersweet. So I'm going to dedicate this next leftover request to where I want to be laying my head tomorrow night. Somebody wanted to hear Chelsea, You're All Right. It's that one that needs a little tuning. I'm sitting in this warehouse up on the 3rd floor, staring at my window, 'cause I ain't had one before. Thinking about the sunset and the things we all deserve. How we never know what's coming till we're right up in the curve. It's a jagged road. It's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be, and I feel good. Yes, I do. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. Well, I don't have any furniture, not even a TV. I've had to live life simple, that's the man I wanna be. But I never thought I'd have a place that I could call my own. And now I'm wondering about the other things I someday wanna own. It's a jagged way. It's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be, and I feel good. Yes, I do. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. I'm alright. Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. I've got some place to be. I'm alright, yeah. Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. I've got some place to be. Well, someday the rich folks, they will come marching to their beat. They'll be wanting fancy restaurants, buying up these streets. But while it lasts, me encanto mi barrio, and I will drink a cool cerveza. And then one I make, it's a jagged wine. It's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be, and I feel good. Yes, I do. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright about you. You know, as I was playing that song, I realized, I think, it's foggy. The memory's foggy. But on Sunday morning, we gathered at like 6 a.m. Absurdly early hour. And I think I played that song. If I had remembered that, it would not have been one of the leftovers that I picked. And for those of you that were with me on Sunday morning and are sick of that song, I do apologize. It's hard to keep it all straight sometimes. It really is. I don't know where we're going to gather from this weekend. It will be one of our North Carolina shows. It'll either be Charlotte, Asheville, or Decatur, Georgia. and I can't tell you which one it's going to be right now. I think it's going to kind of be the situation where we kind of show up and we get a vibe for how the night's going. And when we're feeling it, we'll pick that night to go live with you. We're going to have a lot of fun adventures over the next couple weeks. I don't know what we're going to do. What days of the week are we out on the boat? Very spotty reception on the boat. I'm looking it up right now because I can't remember anything. We are going to be on the boat from Thursday, February 13th through Sunday, 16th. So that weekend, I don't know what we're going to do. We might not have reception. We might have to get creative somehow. I don't know what that means. But we'll be coming to you here and there before there. I'm also looking at my notes. House concerts in Tampa, Fort Myers, and Lehigh Acres, Florida. All on that west mid coast of Florida. If you are gathering with us and you're in one of those areas and you think that a house concert sounds weird, not only are you right, but you should also buy a fucking ticket and show up. House concerts are one of my favorite ways to share this music. It's kind of like doing this, except there are people in the room, and that's always the nicest. In fact, Fort Myers house concert is going to be happening on a Tuesday, so we'll just go live from the house concert. So even if you're not in Florida, you'll get to experience a little, at least, of what it's like at one of these things. We'll be doing these house concerts. I've done a handful of them so far. They've all been awesome, and I just love the house concert. We usually set aside a bunch of time for me to just show up in people's living rooms. Haven't been able to do that this year because the band schedule has been too intense. So in a really cool way, we have decided to kind of stretch out the Get Folks tour in the windows throughout the year. There are always little windows where we have space. The band ain't playing, and we're going to fill them with house concerts. For those of you who are interested in finding out more, we've also decided to keep applications to host the house concerts open. So you can submit an application if you want me to show up in your living room and play a concert. But if this is all news to you, if it's all new to you, my recommendation would be to find the closest house concert you can get to. And if you find one popping up on our schedule, get a ticket before they sell out. Most of them sell out, and it would be really cool for you to get to experience one. That's what I think. I'm gonna play one more song for y'all. I'm gonna snuggle with my baby for a little while tonight. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long night, maybe, with my sick 3-year-old getting up and out of bed here and there and not feeling super good. It may be a long day tomorrow before I finally hit the road in the evening, and it's gonna be twice as hard, I think, to leave the house with a sick child, leaving a sick child behind. Yeah. Raise up a glass, let us drink to ended our bags. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you head up and rain. Raise up your glass, let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glance of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us nothing we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to round in good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. But these moments pass lightly and won't come again. May our lives all burn bright, right up to the end. May we live them with joy sublime. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who want with us. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to round in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one thing slow. Let us drink one thing fast. Let us drink one busy. This night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Cheers, gatherers. It's been nice hanging with you. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your busy lives to hang with me and to be part of this community for just a little bit. I like it. Come visit us on the road. I know a lot of you from the Northeast and other parts of the country get on a fucking plane. Come and join us. Traveling Village. That's the bigger vision. The Traveling Village. Hope y'all are okay. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you again soon.